Round one, fight!
You win!
G'day everybody, Vanny001 here. Got a L85A2 review for you here today. However, first let me just wish everybody a happy new year, and I hope you all enjoyed your Christmas and you had a safe one. Everybody drank responsibly and took care of each other if they were drinking. I don't drink myself, so I wasn't, doing that, but I remember the days, But yes, I do hope everybody had a very safe Christmas and got everything they hoped for. And I reached 3,000 subs over Christmas too, so I was very happy about that, and I thank you all very much. Very much appreciate you guys leaving comments and sticking with me over past year, and became partnered this year too, so I'm very happy about the entire situation I've got going on at the moment. I'll get into that a bit later. I'll get back to the L85A2 here. The video is kind of long, so I'm going to talk about the gun for a little bit, and then I'm going to talk about some other things, which I usually do anyway, so won't be a shock there for anybody. Playing on Grand Bazaar. Hit and miss with this map. You sometimes have good ones, sometimes don't. But let's talk about the gun, hey? This gun is the best assault rifle. It is just the best. I love it. It is probably the most stable. Well, F2000 is probably up there too, and the AEK. A lot of that's to do with the foregrip, eliminating the sway of the weapon. But this one all around, I think, is just a generally a good gun. Now, I know a lot of people are going to come at me with stats about the gun, saying it does this, it does that, this gun does better on this. I find it's the person that makes the weapon, not the weapon that makes the person, If the person can't utilize the weapon correctly, then, it's not going to matter how good the weapon is. I think that's what really matters, but this gun gives a lot to the player. It doesn't take anything away from I didn't have a situation once where I thought, oh fuck this gun, it doesn't do that, oh fuck it, All around, I find this gun to be beneficial on every front, on recoil, on fire rate, handling, bullet damage, distance, bullet over damage over distance. Finally got that out there. But that's what I feel about. I do think this gun is superior to most of the assault rifles. Now, a lot of people aren't going to agree, but I don't really care, because I have been enjoying the hell out of this gun for about the last 4 days. Pretty cool revive right there, got to get them onto the flag. Now, I am running the M26 Mass as my gadget. Now, a lot of people are going to be upset that I don't have the med pack, but that is just a personal preference, okay? I know it is, the thing to do, to throw down health to people, but I prefer to go for the revive on people. Throwing down health can be detrimental to my playstyle. I get myself caught out throwing people, oh, I've got to get to this guy, give him health, and then I get shot for it. So I'd prefer to revive the person than to run in there and get shot trying to give them health. It's personal preference, it's the way the game's really played. It's all your personal preference. And talking about personal preferences, attachments for this gun, whatever you choose. I find the foregrip is an essential thing. Eliminates a lot of that sway. I find the reflex sight beneficial to me, to my playstyle. Others will find the hollow, or even an ACOG, or a 3.4 times. I don't really, have an opinion on that. It is all personal preference. Some people like to run a laser sight or a flash suppressor or a silencer. Silencer is probably a good thing, keeps you off the radar, off the mini-map there. So it is a personal preference. And I'll say it one more time, it's your personal preference. Whatever you choose to put on the gun is your personal preference. Anyway, so what I also want to talk about here, because the gun is speaking for itself by the end of the game, you'll be able to see what I mean. But I don't know why, I think I thought I had the 320 then, I pulled out the mass and shot around over there. I've got people at that distance before. It's just so smooth, very little recoil with foregrip. Great gun, all around great bloody gun, mate. I strongly suggest unlocking it and doing the assignments for it if you haven't already. So, long video here and a few things I want to talk about. Got some stuff I want to get through. First of all, I wanted to thank everybody for this year. And by everybody, I'm going to go through a list. So I hope you're ready for it. I want to thank Chris Red Dragons from Don't Revive Me Bro. He's been a big supporter of mine from day one. Since I popped up on his radar, I've been very thankful to him over the year or so I've known him to be helping me out with my videos and getting me some recognition. And I have to do a little more for him, I think, too. I've been a bit laxy-daisy on the whole posting videos, so Don't Revive Me Bro. It's very hard with Battlefield. I don't watch too many Battlefield 3 videos, and I don't really know why that is. Something's going on there. I'm not too keen on it in some fashions, watching others play or something. I don't know. Anyway, I've got to do more of that. I want to thank Jay and Mark over at Pixel Enemy for giving me the opportunity of partnering with them and to make content for them. And I have to thank Don't Blink also, who has given me a big helping hand on Pixel Enemy Revive. Post a lot of my content on there early in the days this year, and I am very thankful to him for all his support and his help. And what a noob moment right there, people. Absolute noob moment. So what's happened now is they brought the lab up into here, so we've got all sorts of bloody trouble. So I thought about putting C4 and all sorts of bothers happening right now. Everybody's spraying and praying and shooting, and really don't understand how I didn't get at least one of those guys with a pistol. Okay, moving right along with the thank yous and that. I have to thank the D Crew guys. They have given me a lot of support over the past year. Some have had videos of mine on their channel. Some have done live comms with me. As I said, Blink's, helped me out with Pixel Enemy Revive, and yeah, I just thankful to them all. They've been a great source of support over the past year. So yeah, thank you very much, guys. So yeah, moving right along again. So many people to thank. Now, the number one big thank you. I know it's like the last in the thank yous, but it's the number one big one, so I've saved it for the last. Is my mates. Yeah, the 5 guys I play with, 4 guys I play with, 5th guy being me, what a fuckhead I am. But the 4 guys I play with, Dan, Adrian, Chris, and Quinton. You might know them better as Constantius, Aussie, Apache, and Atari. They are just the best bunch of guys to play with. All around good blokes and just fucking hard as steel players, mate. They just really are good players, and they make me look good, when I play. So I couldn't have really made this channel and had the mediocre success that I have had if it wasn't for those guys. So I am very thankful to you guys, and I love you all in the butt so very much. Oh, group hug. I'm gonna cop shit for this. Oh really, I'm gonna cop shit for that. You just don't know how much shit I'm gonna cop for that. But yeah, good bunch of blokes. Couldn't find a better group of blokes to be playing with. I'll tell you that fucking much. Alright, move right along again. Gotta move it, keep moving, because I've got a lot to talk about. So, the next year, what am I planning to do, and where do I see myself going? Well, I see myself growing slowly, ever so slightly. I'm a small little channel in a small little corner of the internet, and I do not see myself having like major success on YouTube. I'm just happy to be doing what I'm doing. Being partnered with Pixel Enemy is the best thing that could happen, and is what I wanted to happen. So I do believe those guys are the best source for Battlefield content on YouTube. They really do put the effort in, and they are just a great bunch of guys too, so it was the place I wanted to be, and I'm so happy to be there with them. And yeah, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. You know, keep making videos. I'm going to try to get a bit more daily like I was at the end of Bad Company 2 there. Try and get a video out to you guys every day. I am enjoying the game a lot more. Let's talk about that for a bit, eh? At the start of its release, I really wasn't enjoying this game. I didn't like a lot of the maps, and I still don't like a lot of the maps. Finally got my tongue around that one. That's what she said. Anyway, yeah, but I don't like CN Crossing. Don't like it. Everyone's got such a hard on for the C flag. I really don't understand why. All you need is A, B, and D, and you win. And everybody goes to C. This is console I'm talking about, remember too, guys? Everyone goes to the C flag and just sits there. And all they got to do to capture D is go down a set of stairs from their deployment zone. No one ever does it. So it's just A, B, and D, and you win the game. And idiots just camp up at C for some bloody reason. I have no understanding why they do it, but they do. Don't like Damavan Peak. Think it was a wasted opportunity. I could see that map being amazing if they just got rid of the tunnel, which is 99.9% of the fucking map. But if they just made it into a valley, you know, remember Valley Run from Bad Company 1? That was a great map. Just make it that kind of a map, you know? Get rid of the tunnel, make it a valley. But can't do that. I don't like Metro. Everybody knows that Metro is just a piece of shit. Conquest on that is just so easy. It is just the worst map ever fucking made, and I so apologise to the guy that made it. It's nothing personal, but it just does suck. Okay, it's not good for any game mode. It's just a really bad map. But yeah, negativity all around right there, but I don't give a fuck because that's my opinion. These maps aren't good. Grand Bazaar's very hit and miss. Okay, you have good ones sometimes and bad ones. Same with, you know, I guess you could say that about a lot of the maps. But get on the ones I do like. I love Carg Island. That is probably my favourite out of the standard maps. I think it's just the perfect Battlefield map. It was what a lot of the other maps should have been like. Operation Firestorm's okay. It turns into a bit of a sniper fest on Rush. Yeah, it's not too great on Rush. You know, I would like to have seen more flags on Conquest, but you know, of course, because of the player size, we can't actually have that. Caspian Border is another one of those maps that I do enjoy. It's great that they put the tower down now. It would have been nice if you could do it yourself, but you know, set piece is okay too. It looks pretty impressive when it comes down. I do like that map quite a bit. It's one of my favourites up there with Carg. It's probably my second one actually. And Nose Hairs Canal, whatever the fuck it's called. I quite like that map. It has some good elements to it. Would have been nicer if they extended it a bit on Conquest. Can be a bit too confined, but then again, you know, player counts, it doesn't really matter. Now, when it comes to... Oh, I forgot about Tehran Highway. Tehran Highway is kind of hit and miss too, the same as Grand Bazaar. 3 flag maps on Conquest can be a bit dull. I know the PC guys have a few more flags, and that kind of would make the game a bit more interesting. But you know, the player numbers are what they are on consoles, not much you can do about it. Now, as for the back to Karkam maps, I have to say Gulf of Oman is my favourite. I do like that, except for that fucking building that the snipers get onto. Really don't understand that, but they do it, and yeah. Anyway, Sharky Peninsula's alright, I don't mind that one. Constantius absolutely hates that fucking map, but I don't mind that one at all. Wake Island. It's I thought Wake Island was going to look a little different. The concept art for it, I don't know, it doesn't look like the concept art. I think if they'd made the map that was in the concept art, I would have been very impressed by it, but it kind of doesn't feel like a great map. It feels very confined, very small, you know, very thin map. I think they could have made it a bit wider. And on console, given us another base for Rush, a fourth base, I mean, for Rush, down the other side of the island would have been a good idea. If you haven't seen the concept art, I strongly suggest you go and have a look at that. It's not what you thought you were going to get. Striker Karkan's a good map. Conquest Assault is not a great game mode, but I'm getting used to it. Quite easy on Striker Karkan if you play it right. It's a nice little tactic I've got that I'll show you soon enough when I get the right game. I got a good game there, but it was kind of one-sided, so it's not actually a great game. But yeah, there we go. I'm getting towards the end of the video here, and I just want to once again thank everybody. My subscribers are just the best, and I love yous all. Thank you very much for your support over the past year. I'll be bringing you more videos over the next year, which is not too far away. Now, everybody stay safe on New Year's, drink responsibly, take care of your friends, don't let anybody bloody drink and drive. Okay, keep everybody safe on New Year's, and keep your head about yourself. When someone pulls out a video camera, don't go doing stupid shit just because the camera's on you. End up in fucking hospital or a broken neck or something. Yeah, just drink responsibly, take care of your friends, keep an eye out for each other. Don't let anybody end up, you know, at the bottom of the fucking ocean or something, 6 feet under. We've got a whole new year ahead of us. So there we go. I hope you all stayed and enjoyed the video. I'll catch us again next time, and thanks for watching.